Hello, how's everybody doing today? Today I'm here with our physical therapist at the Healy Chiropractic and Wellness Center. Here we have multiple modalities to help you get better. So we have chiropractic as well as physical therapy. So
Yeah.
I'll let Sadie introduce herself.
I'm Sadie Swiderski. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. Graduated from the University of Minnesota. I joined the Healy Chiropractic team a few weeks ago, and I'm excited to get going.
All right. So part of our transition to the team is we're going to treat her today. Not too sure exactly what's going on, but so I'm going to let her kind of tell me a little bit, and we're just going to kind of go from scratch. All right.
So I do have some numbness and tingling into my pinky and my ring finger here,
Okay.
especially when I'm doing like tricep workouts.
Okay. How long ago did that start, or when did you first notice it?
Years and years.
Years and years?
Nothing. There was no event that happened. Nothing. Yeah, it just kind of crept up, and now I just notice it more as you
Okay.
increase weights. Feel it more tingly.
Okay. Do you feel anything up into the arms at all, or into the neck, or is it secluded just
It's
in the hand?
mostly just here.
Okay.
So not even into my elbow. I feel like maybe there's something going on there, but
Gotcha. Have you done any treatment at all for that at all?
nope. I do some nerve glides, but
Okay. So let's just check out your range of motion here first.
sure.
Just to see everything. Have we go up like this? Good. Back down. Bring it up here. That's good there. Okay. Can I see the neck range of motion? Bring it down, and then bring it up. Do you have any pain, discomfort, anything with that?
Nope.
Look as far as you can to your right side. That looks good there. And then to your left. Wonderful. Back to neutral. Bring your ear to your shoulder and other side. So her range of motion is pretty much perfect. So that's really good. All right. So we're going to look at this here. I'm looking for any type of muscle spasms or anything that could put pressure on the elbow or the hand that would entrap that nerve. Because this where the numbness is going to has to do with what's called the ulnar nerve. So that can be entrapped in the wrist, in the elbow, shoulder, or up in the neck. And so we're just going to do a couple tests here. First, I want you to kind of shake my hand. I want you to turn it in. Any pain with that?
Nope.
And then to go up. Any pain with that?
Nope.
Okay. So as I feel here, there's a muscle called your supraspinatus, which helps you rotate your hand like that. And we have quite a bit of tension when we go into there. So that can be actually pulling on the wrist and the elbow and causing some tension in the back here that can cause that numbness into the pinky. Okay. There.
Ooh,
That's pretty tight
tender.
there. Okay. All right. One other area of concern is the brachial plexus. What that is, it's pretty much a web of nerves that are pretty much in your armpit. So it's the nerves from the arm, shoulder, and neck that are connecting. And so when there's any inflammation there or any spasms of the muscle there that could be putting pressure on the ulnar nerve could also cause the pain here. So for Sadie today, we're gonna do some muscle work on the front here. We're gonna do some muscle work inside the armpit, which won't be super fun for her. We're gonna adjust the wrist, the elbow, shoulder, and the rest of her body. Okay. So can I have you lay face up first?
Yes.
So this won't be the funnest thing you've ever had done.
All right.
All right. And have you had any muscle work done inside this armpit area before?
No, I have not.
So the muscle I'm going to be targeting is called your subscapularis. So it's the front muscle that's attached to the front part of the shoulder blade. So the only way to get at that is from the front side inside the armpit. Okay, so first thing I have to do, I have to reach under the back and I have to traction that scapula towards me so I can get some more room. Can I have you bring your arm up above your head? Okay, so I'm gonna place it right here. Sorry, it's a little chilly. And I have you reach your arm across your chest, the top part. Okay, so with this, we're just gonna be working up and down. And it's gonna be pretty tender. So we're going to do this for about 20 seconds a piece because it can be pretty tender.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna rotate from upper to lower
Okay.
so I can get at different areas. Ooh, I think I
Oh
found the
yeah,
spot.
right there. Oh.
Do your best to breathe through it. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a second. And then I'll have you open back up. And then I have you go across the bottom part of your chest. There we go. So now I can get at the aspect up top. And we found another one. It's okay to grimace. It's fine.
I can feel that in my pinky.
Is it burning? Is it tingling? Is it numb?
Kind of
tingly. Well, not really tingly, kind of numbish.
Okay. So then we probably hit the right spot.
Yeah.
All right, and relax. So we're gonna do each one about 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll give it about 20 seconds in between for you to recover from the pain.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. Okay, so open back up.
Okay.
And bring it across the top again.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll get the lower part again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So make sure you ice this after, because it's gonna be
Yeah,
pretty
it's gonna be
dang
a little
sore.
sore. Yep. Yeah, you feel that catch right in there.
Oh yeah. And relax. Another 20 seconds. So what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
We're gonna go golfing.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe this can loosen it up and hit it right down the fairway.
Hopefully, that'd be good. Let's see. We haven't gone in a while.
Oh.
So.
As long as you hit a couple straight, that's all that matters. You know, you'll probably beat whoever you're playing. Who are you playing?
My boyfriend Shane.
Yeah, you're gonna crush him. Bring it back up, and then back. So open up here, and then across the lower.
Okay.
There it is. And back into here. You can kind of feel that like ball.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Which is just pretty much just a knot that's
Mm-hmm.
within that muscle. And so we try to just break it apart. And relax. And wait another about 10. You feel that pretty good?
Yeah.
Just into those two?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Is it just in the fingers, or do you feel it in the hand as well?
Just my fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't creep up here too often.
Bring back up, and then last time on each. So across the top. Gotta grab that scapula. There we go. I can feel the pain. I feel like
it's not super comfortable, but it's tolerable.
Okay. Get right.
Oh, that's yeah.
If you can even zoom in right here, you can see the muscle switch underneath my finger. It kind of.
Yeah, I can
feel that. Are you able to see that? Awesome. All right, one last one. Bring it open and across the bottom. Breathe through it. You're doing pretty good. I have people swearing at me with this sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. I've been hit a couple. I'm just kidding. Okay, and relax. Okay, so here we're going to be working the supraspinatus, as we mentioned before. It connects between the elbow and the wrist, so it can cause a lot of elbow issues, wrist issues. It can cause some impingement of that nerve that we were talking about, the ulnar nerve, which may cause some of the numbness in here. So we already worked the shoulder and that brachial plexus area. Now it's time to work this. So with here, just put some lotion on, and we're pretty much just gonna glide that muscle right underneath while we're stretching and relaxing it with motion of the wrist. There we go. So what kind of things, for these type of injuries, what kind of things do you do as a PT?
Sure. I do a lot of muscle work as well. Yep, very similar to what we're doing here. Maybe different techniques, different professions.
What kind of techniques do you prefer to use?
So I use some of these glidings, and then I also do the contract relax a lot with the joints that attach.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also do a lot of exercises and stretches. So I like to work up top a lot.
Okay.
Everything stems from the spine. And so posture is a big thing. So with any of these, extremity issues, posture is always going to be, top of the line of what I start with. And then, stretching joints above and below. I don't focus just right at the source all the time, because the whole body's connected. You need to get everything. So.
Mm-hmm. So maybe after this, you can show me a couple of exercises that we can show, just in case someone at home is having these issues, and they can help treat themselves a little bit. And you might get a little bruising from this, so just let you know. And there it goes. And sometimes as we're going through here, I'm going to find a spot that's basically a trigger point within the muscle. I'm just going to hold it just to help increase the blood flow, to help break that up. And when I do this, it reiterates the symptom. So she's probably feeling some tingliness into her pinky there. And then she also might be feeling pain somewhere else that she didn't even know. So when I'm pushing here, it might be feeling in the elbow because that's where that muscle is connecting, as we said before. So it can really just be pulling on that. So we'll just hold it for a few, create that blood flow, kind of work the muscle a little bit.
Oh man, that's sore.
And then we'll relax it. You don't need to hold that for more than 10 seconds. All right, let's have this relax here. All right, and then we're gonna get you adjusting. All right.
All right.
So now, Dr. Sadie here, she's going to be doing some exercises on me as if I had the same injury that she was. So she can kind of walk me through step by step of how to perform these, and then hopefully that can help you guys at home as well. So I'm all yours.
Sure. All right. Well, first I would for sure look at how shoulder blades are moving because that's a lot. It stems from up here a lot. So real quick, I just want you to reach overhead, and I'm watching for how the shoulder blades move. A lot of people have scapular dyskinesis. He actually has a little bit here.
What is this dyskinesis?
So the shoulder blade is not moving in the proper motion that it should be. Okay. And so it should glide really nicely, or it catches a little bit, and then it wings out a little bit. So that just tells me that these muscles in through here aren't strong enough, okay? And so a lot of the times we just do like a little shoulder blade squeeze, get you started there just to engage those mid-back muscles. Good.
How many
Yes.
would you like me to do?
Let's do like 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want you really to think down here. I do a lot of cueing, okay, and activations. And so I'm a big proponent of, okay, you're going to think about what muscle is working. I'm going to tell you, okay, this muscle needs to work. And then your body is a better way to find that muscle if you have all those different cues. So good there. Okay, if it's something like what I had going on, since we do have a little bit of that winging, we want to strengthen those muscles around that shoulder blade because that's a lot of where you get some of this radiation down here. Like Dr. Healy was saying, that brachial plexus needs to be in the optimal position. Okay, so we would do, so depending on how strong the muscle is, we do against gravity or with gravity exercises. But for now, right here, we want to strengthen that here on the subscap. Okay, so we're going to just do some external and internal rotation of that shoulder. Yeah, and then we'd add a little bit of weight depending on where he was in the process here. We could also do it laying on his side. We could use gravity. We could work against gravity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you'd want the patient to have at home, whether it's bands, maybe a towel or anything like that? So kind of walk me through that.
Sure. So usually I would put a towel right here so they remember to keep that arm here. Because a lot of the times if you open up like this, that arm comes away from your body, you're working the round muscles. Okay. So keeping maybe a little towel right here to keep it in. Yep. And then usually a 1 pound weight, a can of soup is about a pound. Okay. Rotating there with a pound is usually enough to activate that muscle. Also TheraBands. I really like TheraBands. That's another one that I would use a lot. A rowing action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that strengthens those in between those shoulder blades as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned when we were breaking up your muscles there.
Yes.
Nerve gliding.
Yes.
What is
With
that?
something like this, I definitely do a lot of nerve glides.
Can
Okay.
you demonstrate some nerve gliding on me?
Yeah. Could I have you laying on the table?
Yes.
Sure. All right. So for something like this, I would do some nerve glides. Okay. The nerve glide. The nerves connect up at the neck. They come all the way down, they branch, like Dr. Healy was saying, that brachial plexus branches a bunch all the way down to the fingers, okay? Sometimes along the way, just like he was saying, they get stuck under the muscles. You have a few different entrapment sites. And so what we want to do is we want to take that nerve and we just want to glide it through all those sites, just because if it's getting stuck somewhere, it'll loosen it up a little bit. So for example, this one nerve here, I can just bias it. Relax that arm.
Try it.
To slide it all the way through the system as far as it can go. Oh, it's a little tight there at the end. You feel that?
Yeah, work it.
Yeah. So this just, you don't like to relax either here.
There's a lot of scar tissue.
There's a lot to work through here. So yes. So we're just trying to glide that nerve, stretch it all the way through the end of its excursion. Oh yeah, and there's a few different positions you can. So there, that was the median nerve. Okay. And then we can get that ulnar nerve, the one that that I have that issue with. We gotta go here. You need to just, there we go. Relaxing is hard. So this one, you have to come all the way up here. Well, that was not as bad on you. Good. All right, so we come all the way up here, stretch it to its fullest extent, and we back off. This just glides it through the system, tries to break up through that scar tissue a little bit.
Okay, so now I'm gonna adjust Dr. Sadie. So I'm gonna have you lay face up there, please.
All right.
We're gonna start with your cervical spine. And with the ulnar nerve, that's usually gonna correspond with the C6, C7 area. That's just the nerve root that kind of comes through that vertebrae. More than likely, that's probably what I'm gonna find. So we're gonna look on the left side. And so we're gonna just grab here, we're just gonna rotate her head. I'm gonna slide all the way to the side. There we go. All right, let's find on the other side. This one here is a little more superior. So we're gonna go here, all the way over. Nice stretch. She's really flexible. There we go. And then I use it just nice, give a nice traction to the neck. All right, so now we're gonna go to the low back. So can I have you lay on your side and face me?
Sure.
All right, trying to scoot a little bit closer to the edge. Give yourself a hug here. And keep this upper back nice and relaxed. Bottom leg is straight. Again, you're gonna feel like you're gonna fall. You're not, I got you. I want you to breathe in and all the way out, nice stretch. There we go. All right, now do the same thing on the other side.
All right.
There we go. Let's rotate your hips slightly this way. Bring this leg up. Take a deep breath in and all the way out, nice stretch. Awesome. So now we're gonna do your hip and your ankles. The whole idea here is to traction everything out. You may feel this in the low back as well. Nice little stretch, relax. There we go.
Yeah.
And same thing on this side. Relax. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna have you lay on your stomach. So now we're gonna be working your sacrum here. All right. So I find it more posterior, it's sticking out kind of on the right side. So I'm gonna have you cross your right leg over your left. You're gonna feel the table pop up underneath you. I'm just gonna loosen this up slightly. I'm gonna do this about 3 times. Here and alright, relax that leg down. Alright, we're gonna get you mid back here. Alright, right here, I'm gonna have you take a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Good. And then I'm gonna go right here. I'm just take a deep breath in. And all the way, I'm gonna rotate your head to the side. There we go. Same thing here. Breathe in. And all the way out. Nice stretch. There we go. Last thing we're going to do is the backpack adjustment. So have you sit facing this way. Awesome. This one, you're gonna have your hands behind your head, interlock your fingers. The whole idea is to open up that chest. We talked about a lot how we're looking forward, so let's work that posture. So hands behind your head, interlock those fingers. I'm just gonna put you on just like a backpack. One on here, and then lean back on me. All right, breathe in, and all the way out, nice stretch. There it goes.
Yeah.
All right. So the last thing I want to do now is adjust the wrist and the elbow here to help give it a little more space for that ulnar nerve. So we're gonna check this bone here. We're just gonna rotate. There we go. And here. And then we'll get the carpals. Oh, that moved easy. And I do also like this traction off the shoulder just to get a little more space. All right. So standing up, let's see how that feels. Fantastic.
That's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're all set.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Sadie.
Thank you.